Welcome back and congratulations. You are now watching the final video of this short video course. Today we will talk about closing a sale. Just as a reminder, it would help you if you watch the earlier videos first, if not already done so. Ask your upline for the links. Now let's get back to this important chapter on closing. When you expose somebody to your product or business, you start a discussion. It is as important to close the discussion as it was to initiate it for a successful career in network marketing. There could be two scenarios. One, that you and your prospect decide to move ahead with the offer, or for some reason your prospect is not ready for this at this moment. Let's start with the first one. If your prospect was positive towards the information you shared and showed signs of interest in your offer, it would be wise to close it ASAP with a purchase order. For that, I would usually ask some confirmation questions. Questions like, could you tell me what prompted you to decide to go ahead with my offer? May I know how fast would you like to have this equipment at home? May I see the place where you're going to be installing this unit? Or how would you like to pay for your purchase? Or things of similar nature. A positive answer to these will ensure that the sale is ready to be closed. I would then take out the distributorship or purchase order forms from my bag and start to fill them up immediately. After the forms are filled up, congratulate the buyer on his great decision and welcome him to your family in case he has decided to be distributor as well. Next, proceed with other formalities like payment, etc. Now let's discuss the second scenario. This is slightly more tricky to handle and requires a little bit of judgment. In fact, it requires a good judgment, which comes from experience. The usual challenge is that most prospects do not have the guts or the confidence to say no upfront. They just linger and delay on the subject, making it very difficult for you to handle them. If you do not follow up enough, you lose a distributor or a sale, and all your efforts will be down the drain. On the other hand, if you call up too often, it gives an impression of chasing them. Either way, it is important that we close the discussion that was started. Let's take easy case first. If the prospect is giving a very clear indication of his disinterest or coming out with one objection after another without any interest in the solution or your answers, I would ask them a direct question, something like, Mr. XYZ, please correct me if I'm wrong, but I have a feeling that at this moment you're not ready to invest in, and then fill it up with the benefit of the offer, and then wait for their answer. At this point, if the prospect was looking for a way to say no to the proposal but was not able to do so easily, you have made it easy. He'll surely jump on this, and you can close this case by shaking hands with him and telling him that if at a later date he gets interested in the offer, he should talk to you first uh, before talking to somebody else about it. Also, assure him that from your side, this discussion is now closed and you will not be bringing up the subject with him in future till the time he is ready to discuss it himself. And then live up to that promise religiously. If you save the relationship, business may still follow at a later date. Now, the more difficult prospects. They never say no and they always make you feel as if they are interested in your proposal. However, they do nothing to indicate that they are ready to take a decision. They just delay and delay and delay and delay forever. If after 6 or 7 follow-ups, maybe in person or over the phone, they are still delaying, it's best to ask the same question as we asked in the earlier case and offer to restart the discussion after they are ready for it. And then propose a time period to restart the discussion, an option for 3 or 6 months to explore the possibility of their interest. Hopefully, this will help them decide which side of the fence they are wanting to topple over. One thing to remember, treat your customers and distributors well, but treat the prospects who said no even better. They're likely to damage your image and reputation if you do not make their exit from the business discussion a pleasant one. With that, all the best with building your businesses. Take care. Bye bye.